Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Basic Recipes. Today I've got a fun and simple project for you to try at home, and it is a Jello fish bowl. The first thing you're going to need to do this is a package of Swedish fish, a package of jelly beans, some green Twizzlers, or if you can't find those, some green Airheads or something similar to that's fine, some blue Jello, doesn't matter what flavor as long as it's blue. Depending on how much you decide to make of this is what size jar you're going to need to put it in. So you can either use a mason jar or a vase or a big pitcher. I'm going to use the big pitcher today because I'm going to make a lot of it. So let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you how to do it. Now go ahead and take whatever size pitcher or mason jar you're going to put this in and drop your Jello down in it. And put your boiling water in. And I am using a 6-ounce box and a 3-ounce box. So my recipe is going to be a little bit different probably than what you're going to make. But I'm using 3 cups of boiling water for my 2 packages. And I'm going to stir this around for 2 minutes until it's completely dissolved. Okay, now pour in your cold water. And like I said, with my recipe, with the big box and the little box, I'm using 3 cups of boiling and 3 cups of cold. So I'm putting in my 3 cups of cold water now. Now the next part is one of the most critical parts of this project to make it work right. You're going to have to put this in the refrigerator until the Jello cools but is not solid yet. So you want to put this in the refrigerator for maybe about an hour until it cools off, and then I'll show you what to do with the candy. If you put the candy in here while it's hot, the sugars are going to melt off the candy and it's going to make it really strange looking in here. So go ahead and put this in the fridge and we'll be back in an hour to check on it. Okay, our Jello has been in the refrigerator for about an hour, and you see how it still moves around like this? That's how you want it right now, and it's still cool to the touch. Whenever you touch it, it's not warm at all. So I'm going to drop some of my jelly beans in it. Okay, now you're going to put this back in the refrigerator for a couple of hours until it starts to set but is not fully set, because then we're going to get some skewers or some toothpicks and put in our Twizzlers and Swedish fish. Okay, I've got kind of a good consistency right here. You can see the way it kind of jiggles a little bit, but it's not completely liquidy. So it's starting to set but not completely set right now. So I've started putting the fish in, and you see they're staying right there where I put them pretty well. So I'm going to stick this one on the little skewer here. Just barely put it on there. And we're going to put him down in here, about like this. And you can take a second skewer just to get him off of that first one there. Just like that, see? And this will look really good in the light, but it's kind of dark in my kitchen right now. I'll stick it in the refrigerator when I get finished and let you see what it looks like in the light. And these are my Twizzlers. I just cut it. You can see I put a couple in there already to look like seaweed or plant life in the ocean. So I'm going to just peel these just a little bit. About like that. That'll be good. And I'm actually going to use a skewer for this also. And this I kind of want to stick up from the top just a little bit. I'm going to stick that down in there. And you can add whatever you want to this. It doesn't have to just be what I'm putting in. Looks good. I'll put one more on the other side there. Grab the skewer. Okay, there's the finished Jello fish bowl. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you'll try it at home. And I will see you next week on Simply Basic Recipes. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.